Good afternoon all. My name is Poppy Donovan and today I will provide an account of the logistics structure for the plastic bag industry through considering the typical supply chain, information systems and industry challenges. I will begin by providing an analysis of the plastic bag industry's supply chain in which entities require a systems approach to management. The plastic bag industry sources a range of raw materials from various industrial sectors, and the three main inputs are synthetic resin and rubber, chemicals, and industrial machinery. The major players in the manufacturing industry, such as Amcor Limited, receive raw inputs from suppliers to manufacture unsupported polymer film and sheets into packaging materials such as plastic bags. Most plastic bag manufacturers are located in Western Europe, Asia Pacific, and North America. After production, plastic bags are typically distributed to these places by 3PLs, who specialise in increasing supply chain efficiencies, while retailers such as Coles and Woolworths typically coordinate logistics internally rather than outsourcing, simplifying distribution within the supply chain. After distribution to these places, the plastic bags have reached their final consumer. The goods stored, transported or packaged by plastic bags are then distributed to manufacturers as raw inputs or other wholesalers or retailers in various extended supply chains. Plastic bags are distributed to retailers for supermarket sale both in-store and online, to package fresh meat, fruit and vegetables, or to be used by shoppers at checkouts. The plastic bags have reached their final consumer when they're removed from the retail store by shoppers. Online and e-commerce sales within the plastic bag industry are limited, simplifying logistics and avoiding the high variability in customer demands typically seen with online sales. Currently, the plastic bag industry fails to implement reverse logistics mechanisms because consumers are unmotivated to return plastic bags if dissatisfied, and the plastic bag industry does not recycle plastic bag waste after consumption. I will now discuss the information systems used and required in the plastic bag industry. Investment in an effective implementation of ERP systems assist companies with inventory management, order processing and distribution, material requirements planning, demand forecasting and logistics planning, and thereby promotes integration across logistics areas, the efficient flow of goods, and creates a competitive advantage. However, the difficulties associated with the adoption of ERP systems tied with the constriction of the plastic bag market suggest that it would not be profitable for companies to invest in ERP systems as the future of the industry is uncertain. TRS collect and process information. When trading partners in the plastic bag industry establish electronic procurement networks and share the real-time electronic intra-firm information from their TPS through EDI systems, it ensures the seamless flow of product from raw material to consumer by allowing the entities in the supply chain to align their operations, forecast and schedule. Investments in TPS and EDI arguably result in greater consumer responsiveness, billing accuracy, cost and productivity improvement and profit growth. DSS are interactive systems of data and models which allow companies to simulate real-world situations to analyse the feasibility of proposed changes and solve relevant problems. For example, Amcor has used a DSS called Life Cycle Assessment to assess the environmental impacts of all stages of a plastic bag's life, compare existing options to potential updates in support of sustainability goals, and consider the feasibility of large-scale changes such as reverse logistics. However, effective use of information integration is determined by how well firms understand the exchanged information or convert the data to usable information. The most pressing challenge to the plastic bag industry relates to the ecological damage caused by increased consumption of plastic bags and the threat this poses to human and animal welfare, particularly when 78.7% of non-durable plastics end up in landfill, waterways or oceans. This issue is exacerbated by the availability of and greater access to information regarding the impacts of plastic bag wastage, which is shifting consumer purchasing habits and steadily changing demand towards more environmentally friendly alternatives. This has been intensified by the emergence of anti-plastic bag legislation globally. End users complying with the changes and maintaining corporate social responsibility are significantly reducing the use of plastic bags, and studies have shown that when Coles and Woolworths stopped offering plastic bags in 2018, there was an 80 to 90% reduction in consumption of single-use plastic bags nationwide in less than 6 months. This has undoubtedly had drastic effects on the entire supply chain due to a sudden variation in the demand order by the end user, leading to the bullwhip effect. This prompts managers to consider adopting reverse logistics practices as a part of a greening of the supply chain and to keep companies competitive. While the use of reverse logistics to create a circular economy in which plastics are recycled is certainly one option, the development of backflow supply chain management, recovery strategies, and reverse logistics planning are costly and very time consuming. But despite this, in 2018, Amcor Limited committed to achieving 100% recyclability or reusability of all plastics by 2025. We've now reached the conclusion of my presentation, and I hope this assists you in understanding the application of logistics concepts to operations in the plastic bag industry.